Wow, what a day to start Yule. Look at this sunrise. But wow. For those of you that don't know, I am pagan. I'm Norse Pagan. And today is the start of Yule, or, you know, in America we call it Yule, but it's called Yule. And it is the beginning. Hey, future me here. I had to interrupt real quick. That guy, that Tom, misspoke. It is the end of the darkest days. That is the whole celebration for Yule, and rejoice of the winter solstice, the sun returning, and new beginnings. Alright, let's get back to the video. Of the darkest days, which sounds kind of, you know, dark in the mental sense, but it's not. It's actually very spiritual, very bright, because what it is we're making it through the darkest days of the year to have the light return. And it is very, very, very spiritual time for us because it's new beginnings. It means next year we start new, we start fresh. And I'm going to do it right this year. So, give you a little history on this. We're lighting the Yule fire. So there's 12 days of Yule, and like it depends on how you celebrate. Some people like the Yule fire the night before. Yule happens on the winter solstice too. So what it is it's our 3 darkest days of the year, but it's a celebration of the light returning, really. So we light the Yule fire, and that gives warmth and invites those bright and light spirits. And the Yule elf, which I can't even say his name, I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to try to butcher it, so I just call it the Yule elf. And it invites these spirits and these deities to come and be warm, to stay by the light. So what it is tonight, the winter solstice, it's when the hunt starts on Samhain, or if you're pagan, you know what the holiday is. It starts that day and finishes tonight. Ozzy, I'm trying to tell a story. Man. And it finishes tonight. So that's the night spirits that follow Odin through the night sky that are hunting and collecting. So tonight, also known as death. So tonight, we light the fire to ward off the night spirits and to invite anyone who's cold, who's hungry, who seeks to feast, to stay warm by the fire. That is the sole purpose, not the sole purpose, but the biggest purpose behind the Yule fire is warmth. Warmth during these cold times. Because let me tell you, it's cold out right now. I can't feel my hands. I need to get this fire lit here soon. But it's very, very spiritual to me. It's a very good time because it's the start of the new beginnings. So we're going to manifest the things that we want, write down notes, set new goals, and just begin again. Well, that's how we're getting out of this lighter, so hopefully it works. right, so we got decent fire going here. Should burn down into a really nice bed of coals. But I'm gonna go get some of those big logs and start rolling them over. Because the issue I'm having is these things are so saturated and frozen from the rain. Like, they're super dead, but they're saturated from rain and snow and things like that, and then they froze because I don't have any of that wood covered. So it's taking a while for it to burn. So I'm gonna go get a couple of those big logs, roll them over here, and at least get them by the fire so they can start drying out and start warming up a little bit. Like, they're not gonna light on fire right away, and I'm not gonna put them on the fire right away. But at least that way I can have that stockpile over here so I can just roll them into the fire when the time comes, and they'll actually like catch and smolder instead of just sit there and smoke. So the big logs, like the big giant ones that I wanted, they're very frozen to the ground, so I'm not getting those out right now. I'm not gonna put that effort in. But I got some other logs. I have like 300 of these logs, so they'll be plenty good enough. Fire's getting kicking, the coals are getting hot. Got these guys drying out. Odin's up there. Oh, he's not in his window anymore, but he was up in his window, waving at me, waiting for me. So I think I'm gonna go inside, enjoy the other part of Yule, which is family and friends, and just hang out. All right, perfect. This is exactly what I want this guy to be doing. I just mixed it up, but you can tell it's just smoldering, getting those logs smoldering and keeping the fire going to the point where you just add a little air underneath it, and it works out great. But we're all dressed up here. I'm gonna head over to family Christmas. Ready, buddy?
Yeah.
There you go. Your hands are probably cold, huh? Because it's like 6 degrees outside and you're not wearing any gloves. So I'm gonna get Odin in the car, get the goats fed, and head on out and have family Christmas. Hopefully when I come home, that fire's still kicking a little bit at least. Yeah, boys, I'm coming. Well, we made it back home after our family Christmas. It was a good time. It was a really fun time. The fire was still burning. I stoked this a lot. Like, I brought in a bunch of big logs. We had some embers still down in there, so it was still cooking up pretty nice and pretty warm. Stoked it back up. Got the fire raging again. We set up Odin's shoes and put out some snacks for the Yule elf. And we're gonna see if the Yule elf decides to bring Odin some candy in the morning or not. The dogs are all about it too because they get to play outside with me. So I'm gonna go inside before it gets too dark because I have about an hour and a half until midnight. And if you're spiritual or folklorish or anything like that, you don't want to be outside at midnight on the winter solstice. So I'm gonna go inside, warm up, snuggle with the family. Well, not Odin because he's in bed. So we just got back home from our second family Christmas of the weekend. Come on, kitty. Hi, Rooster. And Ozzy, goodness gracious. And the Yule fire is still going strong. Not strong, I mean, the log I put in there to smolder is smoldering, but the goats are starving. They're dying here. They need to get some food, I guess. And I gotta quick crank out this analytics video. Here. Because it is currently 5:30 at night on Sunday. And I'm supposed to do the analytics videos on Sundays. Here you go. Cats and chickens. Ozzy. Supposed to do the analytics videos every Sunday to help track and stay consistent. Well, obviously with things being busy this week, didn't get time today to do it. So I'm gonna go make sure the fire's still going good. We did have coyotes out, but we let the dogs out and the coyotes pretty much ran off because of that annoying dog there. But today for Yule, we decided that we're gonna do a feast. We did Odin's Christmas at daycare. It was fun, huh? Yeah. And now we're downtown Cambridge and gonna have ourselves some tasty food. And hopefully it's tasty. We were gonna go to that restaurant, but it closes in 17 minutes, so we didn't want to be those jerkheads. So we're gonna go into Cambridge Bar and Grill because I got a whole new addition and see if the food's any good. That's what I would do. You know what? It helps. Yeah. What do you think, buddy? Is it yummy? You like this place? You like it? You like the cool wood burner? Is it yummy, honey? Odin, stop eating the table. So we come here and Odin doesn't eat any pizza and decides to just eat the table instead, I guess. Brandy's throwing her fork everywhere. It is really cool in here though. They bought this whole other side and put a wood stove and everything in here. So like it's pretty cool, and you can sit up there and watch them make pizzas.
That's great. All right.
Yeah, it's cool.
I got one.
Odin likes it. We like it so far. Holy cats, we got there at the right time. That place be popping. And like, I couldn't record because we were sitting like directly next to somebody, and I got awkward and didn't want to record anything because I still get nervous sometimes. Wow, it's pretty. But it was good. It was really good. We got leftover pizza and stuff now too for a snack for later. And then I think we're gonna finish out our day here, going home and wrapping presents. Whoa, we got a lot left that we gotta do tonight before tomorrow. But I think that's all we're gonna do for Yule this time. Or for this video, I should say. Get home, wrap some presents, tend to the fire, and just enjoy our family time. And we'll see you on the next one. Live light, happy holidays, you guys. Enjoy it, whatever you celebrate, however you spend it, make sure you enjoy it.